Hello everyone, Minoxen here, bringing you episode 10 in our Let's Build It Mechwarrior Online series. Today's mech will be the Stalker 3F, the Soviet Rhino. The Rhino is a build that I learned about from the Mitani's Stalker review. I have modified the build slightly and painted it in Soviet red and gold, thus transforming it into the Soviet Rhino. Thanks again from themitani.com for the inspiration. Be sure to check them out for some great articles on a number of games, including Mechwarrior Online. Also, if you want to play along with me, then as always, copy the build provided and then drop for an hour to see how you do. Record those stats and then post them in the comments below. Okay guys, let's break down the Soviet Rhino. We have speed of 57.1 kph, it's an 85-ton mech with a firepower of 62, heat efficiency of 1.28, and maximum armor of 526. It has no endo steel or any other kind of upgrade there. So let's go ahead and look at the weapons here. We've got 6 medium lasers, 4 SRM4s, 22 double heat sinks, and a standard 300 engine. Let's get a little more specific here as we look into the mech. On the right arm, we're going to have an SRM4 with Artemis, 2 medium lasers, and 2 double heat sinks. In the right torso, we're going to have an SRM4 with Artemis, medium laser, and 3 double heat sinks. Center torso, we're going to have our standard 300 engine with 2 of those double heat sinks housed in there. In the head, we're going to have 1 ton of our SRM Artemis ammo. And in the left torso, we're going to have an SRM4 with Artemis, medium laser, 3 double heat sinks. It's starting to seem familiar. And a left arm, we're going to have an SRM4 with Artemis, 2 medium lasers, and 2 double heat sinks. In the legs, we will be storing all the rest of our SRM ammo. And aside from that, here is the armor allocations. Wow, surprise, it's all maxed out. But we did shift all of the armor to the front there. You can see that it is even smaller than most of the other mechs that I usually run, because since this is a brawler and it has such very large hitboxes on the sides and on the front here, I just stack all of the armor to the front. Yes, it can get you in trouble, but that's the way I roll, so you can do likewise if you so choose. In Upgrades tab, we only have standard armor, standard structure, double heat sinks, and we do have Artemis there. So your upgrades for this mech will be double heat sinks and Artemis. You'll have to worry about affording. And that will do it. Let's see about dropping for an hour, and I'll be back. So we have now played for an hour, and a link to the first drop in the Soviet Rhinos playlist will be in an annotation on the spinning Stalker. Feel free to check out all the available ride-along videos, and then come back for the stats breakdown, or keep watching and then go watch those videos later. Now let's see how the mighty Rhino performed. We played 9 matches in the hour. We won 3 and lost 6, giving us a win ratio of 33.3%. We scored 11 kills with 6 deaths, leaving a kill-death score of 1.83 with 20 assists. Our total damage for our matches was 3,732, which averages out to 414.7 damage per match. In review, I'll say that the Soviet Rhino is a very powerful mech, regardless of the results that we got in our hour worth of drops. If we had recorded this series outside of the Assault tournament that was going on, as well as waiting for the full version of the heat penalties on July 30th, I'd wager that our final stats would have been much more impressive. With that said, hopefully Brawling will be back into the game soon, and when it is, load up your Soviet Rhino. Do svidaniya, comrade.
If you have a suggestion for a future episode, be sure to leave a comment below, and maybe your idea will make it into a video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, then be sure to subscribe. Also, if you could take a second to hit that like button, that always helps. I'll catch you next time, Mech Warriors. Minoxen out.